Yo, what up? Is your boy Red. I'm gonna review Star Trek Resurgence. This game was on my list for a while and it was on sale not that long ago and I bought it. I'm not the biggest Star Trek fan, though I do enjoy it, especially the new one. I kind of got into it. I mean, I grew up watching it, you know, all the other Enterprise, Picard, all those fools, but never got into it. It was always more Star Wars guy. But of course, I love the story, driven visual novels of this day and age, right? So I was like, I want to play this, and let me tell you, pretty good game actually. I was surprised how well it kept me engaged, even though I don't know many of the Star Trek references or villains or characters from the previous shows, but it was still freaking good, right? The story is pretty generic from I could tell from the Star Trek episodes. They're going to visit a planet that two races are there arguing. One of the races uses and exploits the certain other race, the Hortos or something like that, I forgot what they were called, in order to mine a resource that Starfleet needs. You're there to negotiate and not take sides. Of course, depending on what your choices are, you take sides because you're, the XO, second in command. Now, that being said, that's only one character you play as. In this game, you get to play two, an XO and an ensign. Meanwhile, you're at XO doing that on the planet. The ensign does other jobs, teleporting, fixing ships, what have you. And things happen, romances and stuff like that. you know how ensigns be. Anyways, you find out that these two races are at the brink of civil war. Well, not really civil war, but of a war, basically. The Hortos being the lesser of the races, and the Eldari being the higher ones who have more firepower and ships. So you're kind of trying to prevent that, right? Of course, later you find out the true villain behind all this, which actually was pretty cool. I kind of was watching this and I'm like, this is a pretty generic story. It's not bad. And then they enter with an old race that's vanished for millions of years or thousands of years. And that just makes it more interesting. Characters tend to like or dislike decisions you make throughout the game. It's pretty good, actually. I would definitely recommend this if you're a Star Trek fan and love these visual story novels. You won't get lost. You're like, man, this is a good story too. And is there replayability? Yeah, actually, there's, depending on who you pick for certain things, there's replayability, the ending and stuff like that. I definitely would recommend this to anyone interested in playing these kind of games. I enjoyed it, and I'm definitely gonna replay it, man. The ending I got wasn't satisfactory, but I feel like maybe I could switch it up. I don't know. With that being said, though, it's definitely a 7 out of 10. I enjoyed the story. I enjoyed the characters. It is kind of clunky at some places, but you're kind of used to that in these kind of games. Overall, though, great game. I definitely would recommend it if you have the time. And thank you guys for watching this video. And I'll check you guys out next time. Or check me out next time. Peace.